Now, in honor of Veterans Month, News 12 continues to tell your stories. And today, catching up with New York City-raised Boyd Melson. He's had quite a military service career. And as News 12's Dan Serafin tells us, he's part of a military family with countless members serving throughout our armed forces throughout the country.
On my father's side, I have
Boyd Melson has to think when you ask him his family's military lineage.
for cousins. I have I probably have about 8.
Boyd's mother and father, his brother and his sister, aunts, uncles, cousins, just about all have served. It's a military family in every sense. Boyd's father was in the Navy for 6 years, then spent 29 years in the Army. While stationed in Germany, he met Annette, a specialist, who would later become Mrs. Melson.
That shouldn't have happened, but it happened.
Boyd was the second of 3 kids,
I probably was the leading cause of dysfunction in the house.
but the first to pursue a military career. Boyd said his parents never pushed, yet all 3 kids ended up serving our country.
We used to go skiing up at West Point throughout my childhood annually. So that's how I knew about West Point. I had no idea what it was about, but my father would always talk to me about it.
Around the same time, Boyd's cousin Rico Stewart was in a similar spot.
I knew the benefits of the military, so I looked into those options and I joined.
Rico even met his eventual wife, Megan, shortly after basic training.
The whole time, I knew almost everybody in her platoon by first name, had no clue she existed until graduation day.
I stayed underneath the radar.
Yeah.
The next generation of military members had taken the next step. Almost 2 decades later, a lot has happened. Service to our country molding this family.
And I'll happily say, yes, military, you were a significant influence on this.
In Fort Hamilton, Dan Serafin, News 12.